Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and today I have a video about HPB. And this is one that you guys have been asking for forever. Finally got around to it. Now, before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you to everyone mashing the like button with those bows. And guys, if you want to win a shirt, make sure you comment on this video and every other video to enter for your chance to win. Now, HPB has been called the EOS of China. Main reason for that is because what they are doing is dealing with issues of scalability and latency that we see all over the blockchain. I mean, really, if we want worldwide adoption, we can't be having 5 transactions per second like Bitcoin or 10 to 15 transactions per second like Ethereum. We need something like millions of transactions per second. And HPB plans to do this with both parallel processing and the one thing that they are doing that nobody else is doing, hardware acceleration. Oh yeah. Now, we'll take a look at the website, take a look at everything here, talk about them, what they have to offer, and then you can make up your own mind because, you know, this is just my opinion. So, anyways, going on right now, they're in the node application phase. So if you want to have a node on HPB, yeah, you could just buy a whole bunch and then submit a node application, and you could potentially have a node. They also have their white paper and GitHub stuff on there. But unlimited speed evolution. Right now, big thing with scalability is speed. So they're using chip-level acceleration engines, using hardware accelerators and deep integration of hardware and software for millions of transactions per second. Now, to give you an idea what these chips look like, this is one right here, the BOE, the Blockchain Offload Engine, just that big right there, boom. But that helps with the speed so much to where they could potentially have millions of transactions per second. The team here, all right, so very good team. Xiaoming Wang, all right, he's actually written the book on blockchain. He's actually written 3 books on blockchain. Pretty cool. But that's not all they have on their team. They have a whole bunch of other people, like Nobel Prize winners, like the executive president at UnionPay Smart, like investment from Neo, if you can see that behind my head. Boom. Also, Buybox founder, a whole bunch of different people on the team and advisors. Now, UnionPay is a very big one, important one to know, because they're aiming at going after very large industries. Now, some names may not be familiar with many of you unless you're like Chinese, but some big names would be stuff like Alibaba, Tencent, and Baidu. So Alibaba's huge, okay? Jack Ma, whole bunch of stuff there. Tencent's big. Baidu is the Google of China, all right? 4th most common website accessed in the world after Google, YouTube, and Facebook, all right? So they're aiming at going after that, and to do that, they need to have the many, many transactions per second. But they also have partnerships with Neo, with Nebulas, all right? So a whole bunch of that stuff there. They definitely are building up a big like bunch of partnerships in China. That stuff we don't hear about too much over here, but you know, that's why I make these videos, so you can hear about it over here. Now, in their roadmap, basically they have their testnet up. Mainnet's coming sometime soon. They are an ERC20 token. Now you're saying, why, oh why, if they're have a Neo partnership, why are they an ERC20 token and not a NEP5 token? Well, the answer lies that they actually had their ICO before NEP5 protocol was available. So they couldn't have been a NEP5 token, but I'm sure they wanted to. I want to be a NEP5 token. I think everybody wants to be a NEP5 token. Now, where can you get it? Buybox, KuCoin, Allcoin, Bitsy, different places like that. Not on any huge exchanges yet. So, you know, price could change with things like that. If we take a look at it, the price right now is at $2.06, ranked 118th, so just out of 100th per position. Total market cap 76 million, circulating supply 37 million out of a total 100 million HPB tokens. All right, and like I said, markets, Buybox, they were just listed on OK Exchange not long ago. also BitZ, KuCoin, Allcoin. All right. And if we take a look, I mean, the prices just kept coming down. And I think there's potentially a couple reasons for this. One would just be lack of hype. They haven't had that. But what they have been doing is working on development and partnerships and things like that. And I think this is going to be one of the surprise projects from China. Kind of like how AntShares was a surprise project until NEO and all the hype and everything like that. So yeah, potentially a surprise project coming from there. So why do I say this? Well, aside from the partnerships that I mentioned, one of the big ones, if you remember here with the investors, is Kai Long, the executive president at UnionPay Smart. Now, I've never heard of UnionPay before doing this research, but it turns out that UnionPay has 43% of the global payment card market share. That's more than Visa and MasterCard combined. And in China, they actually have like 80% of the card market share. But in the world, globally, they have 43%. That's almost half. That's almost a 51% attack. That's huge. All right. And HPB has an advisor, their executive president, potential partnerships, potentially working together. That could be potentially freaking huge. So, if you want to find out more about HPB, they don't have that much in terms of announcements. Like I found it hard to find their stuff on Medium. They do have their Twitter. Okay, so they are updating pretty consistently on Twitter. And so right now they have their 100,000 HPB tokens giveaway because they were listed on OK Exchange. So if you want, you can check out their Twitter, find out about that. They also have some community Q&As, but these articles weren't loading for me on Medium at the moment. They also have their white paper. This is actually a pretty simple to read white paper. It's got big type, easy to read, so you can go ahead and read, find out a little bit more. But all in all, pretty awesome project using hardware acceleration. As I showed you, hardware acceleration is already here. Mainnet's coming up soon, and they're aiming to do millions of transactions per second, sub 3 second latency, probably about 1.5 second latency. They're aiming to be big competition, going for big companies like Baidu, Alibaba, Tencent, UnionPay, things like that. And, I mean, you guys know I like NEO. You guys know I like Nebulas. Well, I mean, look at them. They have initial investment from NEO. They have, or at least they're friends with people at Nebulas. So all of that stuff, very cool project. Thank you guys for recommending that one. And then, yeah, let me know what you think down in the in the comments below. And then, yeah, we'll kind of see how this one goes in the future. But I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. All right, peace.